mostly healed, ready to go through the dungeon once more. Loot is going to have to unseal this door for the second time. And then we're going to head left. It doesn't matter which left you take, they end up at the same spot as we fight a King Saber. I believe I'm going to have to fight him. There's some times when they won't let you back off, and I think this is one of those occasions. And he binds up Elisa. That's not cool, especially with loot's missing like that. Twice. Alright, well, at least we get to attack next time with her. Just kind of hoping that people do some good damage against this guy. I kind of have to fight him. Like I said, I'm in a spot right now where I don't think they'll let me back off. Not interested in that. All right, so if you take the other left, you do just wind up here, so it doesn't matter which way you go. Straight ahead is a dead end, so we're going to ignore it, and we're going to take a left here and the next left, which is here, so that we can find a treasure chest. I will open it, and there's a short sword inside, but I do not care about it. Why would I care about a short sword at this point in the game? Let's head the other way. I should be able to run from King Saber. All right. Like I said, there's certain spots where they just won't let you run, and I thought we were in one last time because I would have had to turn in order to run. We'll take on a cyborg mage, though, as long as he doesn't do his big attack. We will be fine. This guy can be a pushover. It just kind of depends on random numbers. But the treasure chest I'm still not interested in. So we're going to take this path all the way around, taking on one last cyborg mage on this floor. I should have run because he did his big attack, but I'm not too concerned about health right now because we will be exiting pretty soon. Here, I'll just go ahead and say it. We're not sticking around this journey too long, but head through the stairs here, and then it's a very straightforward path. You just have one decision to make, and it's not about which way to go. Just keep following the path. As you go through a long corridor, taking on a centaur. The way that I see it is 150 HP. If the enemies have 150 or more, I should just probably run. But if they have less than that, I should be able to take them on pretty quickly. Fairly quickly. I was hoping for more damage, but the game does not always agree. I'm still refusing to pick up treasure chests. I don't believe I have any use of money anymore. I believe I am good. I believe I am good. Taking on Snake Lords. I level grinded off of you like 7-8 levels ago. So you guys are not that bad. Still don't care about your treasure chest, though. Just follow the corridor all the way to the end, then make a turn, and then follow this corridor all the way to the end. Along the way, you will find a treasure chest. Do not open it. It is trapped. It is empty. There is no point in you opening that unless you don't like how much health you have. After that, we have essentially made it. So let's head to the end where we can find a locked door. Let's use our dungeon key to open it. And we'll head inside. I am Damoa, the greatest fortune teller in the world. Do you believe in my powers of divination? There are indeed right and wrong answers to this. So say it correctly. Yes. Good. Good. I sense that you are searching for something. Yes. Yes, I am. Good. Good. I sense that you are looking for Alex O'Sale. Yes? Yes. Good. Good. Everything I say is correct. Understood? No. Do you defy me? No. Is that so? You show considerable promise. I shall reward you with this crystal. You can't care anymore. Do you want to drop something? Yes, I do. What do I want to drop? What do I want to drop here? I guess we'll have to get rid of one of my erogenins. I feel bad getting rid of anything else. And we've picked up Damoa's crystal for our efforts. What happens if I get this wrong? Do you believe in my powers of divination? No. What did you say? Such impudence! Leave at once! He just tells you to leave. But that is it. That is what we came here to do. So once again, we are going to warp out of here. I have no further use. I've gone the complete wrong way if I wanted to get through the dungeon. So once again, back to Caminite to heal, and I'll meet you inside. That crystal is quite important. Once again, mostly healed, ready to head into the dungeon once more. We should be able to make it through the entire dungeon this time, but if things don't work out well for me, I am not afraid to run again. We're going to ignore the lefts once more. We are going to take our first right here instead. Straight forward leads to a dead end, so we're going to ignore it. Over here is a cyborg mage. I was going to say another dead end, but I was wrong. There was a cyborg mage in there. It's an alive end with a mage. 26 experience once more. No treasure chest, thank you. But that is a dead end, so we're going to turn right and follow this path, which will eventually lead us to a set of stairs that lead up. The way that they go is important, and I'll explain why in a bit. So we're on floor number 2. Just keep that in mind, at least from an American standpoint, it's the second floor. If you turn right here, it's just a dead end. I'm going to run from a pair of cyborg mages, but I will take the second right and run from golems. And a king saber. They're not being nice to me today. Not being nice. So eventually we'll be taking that second right, because over here we can find a treasure chest. We will open it, and inside is a Ruagenin. I don't have any room for it, and there's nothing more I can drop, unfortunately. But it is there. It is there. Let's turn around and head back all the way to the end and up, where we can find another staircase leading up. This is now floor number 3. If you go straight, it will lead you around, so we're going to take the right path because it is shorter. And we're going to ignore the Death Bearer if we can. That was 9 damage. And he's swelling with strength, but I still would like to run. That was a massive amount of damage. That was like 48 damage. I'm going to use one of my Ruagenins to heal that. That is not cool. That is not cool. All right, so really? The game is not being nice. What the hell, game? What the hell are you doing to me? Okay, red slimes we can take on. Red slimes are nothing, especially if Lutz dodges them. Down go the red slimes, and we get more experience for that than that last fight that we ran from. Just for the record, I don't want to open the treasure chest, though. I have such bad luck with those. All right, where were we? Right. Okay, so if you had gone straight, it would have just looped around here. We took the shortcut, which apparently had a higher encounter rate. Head to the end here. So we took a right, and then we're going to head to the end, where there's a treasure chest with 100 Mercedes inside. Take another right. This time we're going to take a left. Not that it's all that useful, but we're going to take a left. And we're going to take on a few more red slimes. Nothing that bad here. These guys don't scare me in the slightest. I figured for sure as soon as I said that they were going to do damage to Meow. 33 experience points. Once again, the Dark Marauders and the Deathbringers, they only give you 30 experience. Follow this path straight all the way to the end. And over here is a dead end, so we're going to turn right, where there's another dead end, but there's a treasure chest inside. We will open it to find an iron axe, which I did have room for because I used a Ruagenin. We'll get rid of that pretty soon. So we're going to take our first left here. Ignoring the Death Bearers, thank you. If you had taken, well, wow. We're just going to ignore that for the time being. We're going to turn left and, well, that path just loops around to the beginning. If you take a left at the dead end here, it'll lead you to an empty treasure chest, which we are not interested in. Here is another dead end, so we're going to take another right, and we're going to take the staircase leading down. Yes, down. Back to floor number 2. We're going to tackle a lot of these floors multiple times. I believe up to 3 times. We are going to take the left here, and we're going to follow this path all the way around as he goes for his big attack. But you know what? Overall, things are going pretty well for me. Overall. We are close to the point where I might make the decision to run, though. Very close. We're going to follow this path around and head straight all the way to the end, where we can find a treasure chest. This is definitely something that I want to open. But it exploded on me. Inside, we can find the miracle key. I guess it was a miracle it survived the explosion. This is an upgrade to the dungeon key. We are going to drop something for it. Unfortunately, I don't believe they let me drop the dungeon key. Yeah, you can't drop a dungeon key. So we're going to get rid of that iron axe that we picked up. So the upgrade here is that the miracle key, on top of opening up locked doors, will also open up those magically sealed doors. How's everybody doing, by the way? Yeah, I'm going to run. And I will meet you back here. Right here. I'll meet you right back here. That explosion did quite a number, actually. Back where we picked up the miracle key, as you can see, I have substantially more health than I did when we last left off, thanks to that healing. Not 100% health, but better health. I like that. From where we picked up the miracle key, we're going to make a right, and we're going to follow this path around, as it eventually will lead us to a 4-way intersection. Going right... Okay, let's run from golems first, but going right will lead you back to the stairs that led us here. Going straight leads to a dead end. So we're gonna go left after running from a pair of enemies. That was fun. We're gonna follow this path all the way to the end because it will lead us to a staircase. Remember that we went up to floor number 3, then back down here to floor number 2. This path will lead us back down to floor number 1. It's a long and winding road that we take. We'll just follow this path around until eventually we get a decision to turn left or right. We are going to go right here because it leads to a treasure chest. Hooray. This treasure chest has something useless in it. An iron sword. No. Yes, leave that there forever. So let's make a U-turn here, and we will ignore the left that we came from, ignore the cyborg mages as well, and we will take a right here. Going forward just leads to a dead end. Please let me run from the golems. Thank you. They're not being nice right now, but we're going to take that right, and it'll lead back down. Hooray! The basement once more. I love the basement. All right, here's where things get a little complicated because there are green dragons that block my escape route. Hopefully they'll let me past. Let me go. Thank you. All right, we're going to take this first right here. It does lead to a staircase leading down, but this leads to a very simple passage that will result in a dead end. But at that dead end, actually, I'll take on the centaur. Centaur's not too bad, right? 130? Unless he does that. Unless he does that. Still more health than when I fled before, but still. Feels so wrong. Really? He does it twice? He does his big attack twice. 30 experience for that. Ugh. Don't like that. Don't like that. And all of this so I can get this treasure... No. Get this treasure chest at the end with a light pendant in it, which is not necessary. So no, we will leave that behind. We already have one. I can't imagine going through this game using searchlights. I almost said flashes, but that's what they're called in the Master System version. Don't you do it. Okay, you guys didn't do it. Let me run. Let me... No! Why? Why? Run. Let me run. Thank you.